Welcome back everyone to Pineleaf Plays Minecraft Skirmish. And today we are going to begin on the Prancing Pony. And here we have my initial start here. This is in preparation for the foundation. This is the first level of the foundation done. And therefore that has grass on it and stuff like that. But that's going to be covered up by our second layer of foundation because in the Brie, at least in LOTRO, they tend to build Brie with 2 levels of foundation, about 6 meters tall for the... 2 meters tall, 6 feet, 2 meters. Therefore they tend to have 6 foot tall foundations. So that is what we are going to be building here. So we already had the first meter done, so therefore it is now time to work on the second meter of the foundation. And that will be done in cobblestone. Now I have flooring is going to be done in 3 different styles. I will be using okay, I may be adjusting that in a moment. We'll see. I may replace that with something else. But there will be 3 styles of foundation that we will be using. Not a foundation, of flooring. The first one will be our cobblestone. And we will want our entrance to be right 1 2 3 4 1 1 2 3 4 in, so 1 1 2 3 4. So this is going to be our entrance, so I am going to put this here. The commons is going to have stone as the stone brick as its flooring. It's a nice neat flooring. So since Butterbur will want to have it nice and neat. Good, just enough I think. Alright, so this will be the commons right here. So I guess I'll use this to separate the commons from the rest. Good. And then we will have stone brick all throughout here. I will also be using oak flooring for the rooms. Now out here I'll probably use stone brick for this area because this is going to be the porch. And speaking of porches, I'll need a stairway to get to and from the... There's a short porch right here. So what I'll need more cobblestone. Alright, cobblestone. No, that's gravel. Okay, cobblestone is right here. Yes. So we use some cobblestone stairs in order to go up and down. I think that'll do for now. I may change that to stone brick later, depending on my mood on the matter, but it'll at least give us some at the moment. So we could take this flooring here, and the Prancing Pony has a real large area for the commons, because this is a meetup place all throughout Brie, so you want room for plenty of people. And let's face it, you have an entire wing over here for private rooms, and even the back area of this wing there will be a few. So let's go back here. And you get the idea on this. Now what about the walls? Now the walls are going to be made of birch primarily. And what I am going to do with those, let's see, because here's some birch. I'm going to need a bit more birch if I am going to build this properly. And I have been digging up some birch wood in order to deal with that. Good. We'll actually do one more. And in fact, this will, might as well break that down also, since that will finish it up. Good. Now, birch. Now, how I'm going to handle this is that at the corners and at some major points all throughout, I am going to be using dark oak trim. And where's, here we go, dark oak. Right now, let's see what happens if I use the wood directly. And see how that works. So I'm going to use some dark oak trim. Then I am going to use, taking a spruce, let's see. Now I remember how wide this thing is. Let's see. Make sure I got the width right so I could calculate this properly. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, it looks like it's 16. And what that is going to do for us, oh, actually it looks like it's 16. But the corners, obvious, the last corner is not going to be. So it looks like I am going to have to divide it into 5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have some trim here with some. So therefore I'm going to go 4. Then add dark oak. And add some dark oak here. And that fits very much with the architecture used in the, and you're right, that is good. I think that looks nice and neat. Well, we'll have to see what it looks like when I actually get around to putting it all over the place. So that's the idea there, is doing a pattern such as this. I'll probably work on a different pattern here so that it will fit along neatly, so it divides evenly, or at least something that looks reasonably good to the observer. Actually, for this, until I decide where I want to put my windows, don't worry about that. We'll just put this here. This is going to be the doorway. And the doorway, how about spruce? Now, I have not done anything with spruce. In fact, until very recently, I haven't seen any spruce. During the intervening week, I was exploring around down in the area where I originally found the dark oak. And I went beyond there, and I actually found some spruce. And that was quite a find, so what I did is I harvested some, and I also took some saplings and planted them over there, so you can see a nice set of spruce trees growing there. So I have that growing now, and I've also been planting dark oak all over the place. And in fact, if you look in here, I am riddled with dark oak now. So I am not going to run out of that anytime soon. So dark oak really makes a nice thing for my cross, well, I guess those aren't cross beans because those are vertical and cross beans would be horizontal. Alright, but I think the cross beans will also be that, because I will be doing that at some point. Perhaps, we'll see. There, and that is the plan for the commons. Now down here, this is where we will have our rooms. In this area we'll have, on this side is where this is the north wing, and on the north wing is where the hobbit rooms are located. I have some hobbit rooms I'm planning to put here and a couple of parlors. And they are going to be going out into this area. So a nice, comfy spot for hobbits. Now, of course, they may be a bit small for me, those rooms. The idea isn't to make them comfortable for someone my size, but someone who is more on the hobbit size. Alright. And that sun is getting ready to go down. But that is where we've got on the plans for the Prancing Pony. I'm going to be able to move all this stuff because let's face it, finding a place to put a bed in an inn is going to be a very simple matter because there'll be plenty of bedrooms there. That's for sure. Okay, good. Now we're back up. Now there's one other thing. You may be wondering what happened to the town hall. Here's the town hall right here. There might be a couple of details I still need to touch up on, but I think it's coming out pretty fine here. Perhaps it'd be nice if we had some more subtlety in which you could do things. Probably a little bit more decoration in there, but it doesn't look... I probably need a few more of these. Actually, in the direction I'm looking at them, perhaps I can move the rose bush to right here. I need to find some more rose bushes. That's what I need to these. I think I really would like to put some more rose bushes all around the place so that it could look a little bit better. Now inside, I'm still not quite decorated. That's the main thing that still needs to be done. See, I have the seating up in there in the meeting room, and then I have the stairways up there. Here's my usual. Oh, okay. Wait. Okay. All right. Well, that's interesting. I used to be able to make that jump. Of course. It's airtime. I won't be able to make it now, right? Let's forget about that for a moment. And let's get back to here. Now we have this porch here that I want to get done. Alright. And this is the porch. And there's also going to be another entrance right here, so I will make that also out of stone brick, and then bring this. I think this will do right here, and this will actually be the wall to the inn. Will be going right there. So this would be a bit of a porch where some of the customers will be able to go, and there also will be a porch over on this wing here. Good. So this will be our... No, actually, I don't want that. What I want here are the stairs to go onto the porch. Alright, good. So now we have two entrances to the inns. There will also be a third entrance right here for hobbits. And actually, I was thinking of cutting this all down and putting a stair here, which is how it's implemented in the game, but when I think of it, since we do have a rising hill that's going on back here, that's part of the lore of it, then I think the ground rising up here and there being no steps to the hobbit entrance would actually be more fitting. Because hobbits really don't like steps all that much. So I will actually make this ground level. Just give a little bit of space here. So give it a ground level porch. Not worry about steps and all that stuff. And that'll be, to me, a more hobbity feel to the whole thing. So that'll be a much smaller porch here. And after all, we'll be on hobbits. And the ID here for then this one. And once again, we will want stone brick. And that means bringing my stone brick back into my inventory. Isn't that going to be fun? I don't... Alright, now let's get the... Alright, good, and I'll probably put some sort of awning or stuff like that on top of it so that you could keep nice and dry on there. So let me get rid of the rest of this stone brick, because let's face it, we are going to be needing a little bit more room in my inventory probably. Okay, so that's this stage so far. So I'll get this all filled up, and then I'll be needing to get this filled up. For now, I'll just probably just put this on here. Use this up as much as I can. And that's it for that. Now I'll need the oak stairs probably for when I make a stairway for the second floor. So there we go. This for this. The porch, this is right because the porch we want to keep that nice and dry. Stone brick. I didn't consider the matter. Is the possible to do the half flooring with stone brick? Well, I'm not going to worry about that. I think I do want stone brick stairs, so I will replace that between episodes. So this is the Prancing Pony at the very foundation start. So I will get the flooring finished. Maybe start to get this up here. Start getting the outer walls to the first floor. And we can have that. And I could, whatever I did here, I can also do down here onto the other side, onto the south wing. Now the south wing is going to be mainly bedrooms, while here is, we have the commons, we have the hobbit rooms, and we'll probably have a couple of bedrooms on the upstairs area. And we'll see how that works out. But that is where I am standing at the moment. I have finished the bulk of the town hall, and I am getting started on the Prancing Pony. And this, I'm hoping, will be a much nicer looking build when I'm finished with it than the tower that I made for Thongohot. Well, that is it for tonight. And I'll see you next week, where we will take another look at my progress in the Prancing Pony in Pineleaf Plays Minecraft Skirmish.